One of the things that doomed the early innings of the scoop and the stack was over drilling those wells. And we saw that happen time and time again. We were burned by that multiple times by these science projects. Having the Cherokee come to Oklahoma after all the learnings of 2016 and then again in 2020, one sets the Cherokee up to actually have really thoughtful, attainable drilling. And we're already seeing down spacing that's going to be 2 or 3 wells instead of 6 or 7 wells. So I think just starting from a macro level, the overall knowledge of how we want to be attacking this opportunity compared to how we attacked others is going to put the Cherokee in a strong position. I will say, as the Cherokee moves kind of southwest, you're seeing a lot more pressure build up in the reservoir. And while the wells that Newborn and others have been drilling in kind of the northwestern part of the basin, as you move down southeast and we get that pressure, we're pretty excited about both the productivity and the repeatability of what that can mean. And that puts us, that's actually part of the reason why we were buying where we were buying in the area is a bet on that pressure, similar to what you have in the stack, where you have an overpressured window in the stack that produced excellent wells. When you cross that barrier and it gets regular pressure, you're still going to get good wells, but it's going to take a lot more LOE to get the same type of production. And so I think as we're looking at it, again, thickness matters, right? It's one thing in some parts you're having 20 or 30 feet thick. Other parts you can have 90 to 100 feet thick. The more thickness you get, the more pressure you get. And the more you understand the makeup of the shale and that siltstone and sandstone and how to drill it, because that's going to be a difficult piece of this, right? Is figuring out how to drill these wells. Once you can identify those pieces, I think you have a real opportunity for the Cherokee to shine. And I think it can be, again, when you look at the scoop and the stack and what they've become, I think you could have a play that could rival those, but be done in a much more thoughtful, much more disciplined way.